Hey everyone, Desheth here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into desert driving safety. The desert is an amazing place to explore, but it's also unforgiving if you're not prepared. Whether you're an off-road enthusiast or just planning a scenic drive through Joshua Tree, this video is your ultimate guide to staying safe on the dunes. We're going to cover everything from pre-trip vehicle checks to what to do if you get stuck. Trust me, this isn't your average boring safety video, so buckle up, grab your water bottle, and let's get this desert adventure started. Before hitting those dusty trails, make sure your trusty steed is up to the challenge. This is the desert, not your local grocery store parking lot. So first things first, pop the hood and let's take a look. Fluid levels are crucial. Oil, coolant, brake fluid, transmission fluid, the whole 9 yards. The last thing you want is your engine overheating in the middle of nowhere. Pay extra attention to your cooling system. Next up, brakes. You're going to be driving on loose sand and potentially steep inclines. So you need to know your brakes are going to do their job. Check those pads and rotors, and while you're at it, give your tires a good once-over. Look for any cuts, cracks, or uneven wear. Don't forget about your spare tire. Make sure it's properly inflated and ready to go. Trust me, changing a tire in the scorching desert sun is an experience you'll want to avoid. And finally, give your battery a check. Remember, a well-maintained vehicle is much less likely to leave you stranded in the middle of the desert. Now that your vehicle is ready, let's talk about what you need to pack for a safe desert adventure. First and foremost, water, water, water. Bring more than you think you'll need. The desert heat can sneak up on you and dehydration is a serious risk. Next up, food. Pack non-perishable items like energy bars, trail mix and dried fruit. And don't forget electrolytes. They'll help you stay hydrated and replace essential minerals lost through sweat. Now, let's talk safety gear. A first aid kit is a must-have. Make sure it's well stocked with bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and any personal medications you might need. A flashlight with extra batteries is essential for obvious reasons. Sun protection is your new best friend in the desert. Sunscreen, sunglasses, a wide-brimmed hat, the works. And don't forget about a map and compass. Even if you're using a GPS, it's always a good idea to have a backup navigation method in case your technology fails. Pack a brightly colored cloth or flag that you can use to signal for help in case of an emergency. Preparation is key out here. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Let's talk about one of the most important factors in desert driving: tire pressure. Airing down your tires might seem counterintuitive, but trust me on this one. When you're driving on pavement, you want your tires inflated to the recommended PSI for optimal fuel efficiency and handling. But when you hit the sand, those fully inflated tires act like skis, just gliding over the surface and potentially getting you stuck. By lowering your tire pressure, you're increasing the tire's contact patch with the ground, giving you better traction and flotation. A good rule of thumb is to start by lowering your tire pressure to about 15 to 20 psi. Just remember to air your tires back up to the recommended PSI once you're back on paved roads. Keep your speed down and avoid sharp turns and you'll be fine. Let's talk navigation. In the desert, getting lost is not just an inconvenience, it can be downright dangerous. A reliable GPS system is a must, but don't rely on it solely. Cell service can be spotty in remote areas, so it's crucial to have a backup plan. That's where a good old-fashioned map and compass come in. Before you head out, familiarize yourself with the area you'll be exploring. Look for landmarks, roads, and potential hazards. Always tell someone your itinerary and expected return time. When you're out on the trails, pay attention to your surroundings. Take note of distinctive landmarks or changes in terrain. These can help you retrace your steps if you need to. If you do happen to get turned around, don't panic. Stay calm, assess your situation, and use your navigation tools to get back on track. Think of it as your desert safety net. Let's talk about the elephant in the desert, the weather. The desert is full of surprises and the weather can change in the blink of an eye. Before you head out, check the forecast. Look for extreme temperatures, high winds, and the dreaded S-word sandstorms. Trust me, you don't want to be caught in a desert sandstorm. If you see a sandstorm brewing, find shelter immediately and wait it out. If you're planning a multi-day trip, make sure you have adequate shelter from the elements. A sturdy tent, a tarp, or even just a natural rock overhang can make all the difference. The desert can go from scorching hot during the day to surprisingly chilly at night. So pack layers of clothing and be prepared for anything Mother Nature throws your way. Let's talk about something non-negotiable when it comes to desert safety, the buddy system. Venturing out into the desert alone might sound adventurous, but it's just plain risky. Having at least one other vehicle along can be a lifesaver in case of an emergency. If you're alone, you're in a world of trouble, but if you've got a buddy along, they can easily pull you out and get you back on your way. Plus, having someone else along to share the driving, navigate, and keep an eye out for potential hazards just makes the whole experience safer and more enjoyable. Remember, there's no shame in asking for help. So grab a friend, pack your sense of adventure, and let's hit the trails. Even the most experienced off-roaders get stuck sometimes. Knowing how to get yourself unstuck is key to staying safe and minimizing damage to your vehicle. First things first, don't panic. Assess the situation before you start doing anything drastic. Sometimes all you need to do is clear away some sand from around your tires and try gently rocking your vehicle back and forth. If that doesn't work, you might need to break out the recovery gear. A tow strap is an essential piece of kit for any desert adventurer. Another handy tool is a set of traction boards, and if you're really serious about desert driving, you might want to invest in a winch. Improper recovery techniques can damage your vehicle, or even worse, cause injury. If you're not comfortable attempting a recovery yourself, don't hesitate to call for professional help. So, there you have it, folks, your crash course in desert driving safety. The desert is an incredible place to explore, but it demands respect. By following these tips and using common sense, you can enjoy all the beauty and adventure the desert has to offer while staying safe. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. And if you have any desert driving tips of your own, share them in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe, stay adventurous, and keep on exploring.